And after your dose of entertainment right here on TV 47, the home of untold stories, time now to bring you up to date with what's making headlines from across the country and beyond. I mean News Now. Good afternoon from Nairobi, Kenya. My name is George Maringa. Very delighted that you've joined us on this 17th day of February 2024. It is a Saturday. What are you doing? Where are you watching us from? We'd love to hear from you. But first, the highlights. On News Now, mass burial for 17 people who died after consuming illicit alcohol is currently underway in Mwea West.
Vile nilisend hiyo pesa 1500 ilianga.
Students narrate their challenges in accessing the Cookup's website as technical hiccups disrupt the system.
Huduma saizi wananchi kupata huduma zimekuwa mbali, lakini unaona maeneo mengine wamepoa hizo huduma zimekuwa karibu nao.
And the launch of new administrative units in Kuria has stirred controversy among residents, majority claiming there was foul play. We thank you for choosing TV 47 to inform you. I'm at George Maringa _ on X, formerly Twitter. Use the hashtag NewsNow. Our SMS lines are also open. To our top story now, where the nomination of Azimio leader Raila Odinga as the chairperson of the African Union Commission is set to intensify today in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, where African heads of state and government are expected to nominate a new chairperson today. Leading the onslaught is President Dr. William Ruto, who arrived in Addis on Friday afternoon, and Kenya's diplomacy team that includes Foreign Affairs Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi and his PS Dr. Korir Sing'oei. In a post on X, PS Sing'oei said he is working together with a former ambassador to the US and France, Elkanah Odembo, who is representing Raila to lobby during the summit. Raila is currently in Germany. President Dr. Ruto, chair of the Committee of African Heads of State and Government on Climate Change, addressed the forum, rallying African countries to prioritize agriculture and food security.
Ladies and gentlemen, we import food worth close to $80 billion every year to our continent, a continent with 60% of arable agricultural land that is not cultivated. It speaks volumes of what we need to do, because we know what we should be doing. And we have the potential to become a global agricultural powerhouse and a net exporter of food. In fact, my friends in the Africa Development Bank, and I see Kevin here, they are telling us Africa's food and agriculture market could increase from US $280 billion a year last year. We could scale that up to $1 trillion by 2030 if we get our act together.
From Addis to Kirinyaga, where Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua and his wife, Pastor Dorcas Rigathi, are attending the mass burial of 17 people who died after consuming illicit brew in Mwea, Kirinyaga County. The farewell ceremony is currently underway in Kandongo Primary School in Mwea East, Kirinyaga County. This comes just a day after Interior Cabinet Secretary Professor Kithure Kindiki ordered a countrywide police crackdown on all village bars to curb illicit brew. Shifts in policies in the education sector continue to pose challenges for KCSE candidates in Nyamacha area, Kisii County. Reports indicate that students applying for career courses and government funding are facing great challenges as technical issues plague application process for qualified candidates. The candidates resolved to seek assistance from the Association of Babasi Professionals from the local community, whose members resolved to offering mentorship tips.
Last year 2023, so nimekuja hapa kulearn more about courses. Of course nisha apply, but nili apply juzi, but vile nilisend hiyo pesa 1500 imeang, but kwa system tukiangalia inasema nishalipa, but huko bado wajani verify. Already nisha apply courses hadi campus. Sana ngoja kuwa verified, ndio maana nimekama hapa kujua vile nitafanya.
For we came here so that they can teach us further and help us further so that you can get it right. Maybe we are entering the device in a wrong way, but I think we will get a chance to apply it well.
For the first time, the applications for universities and colleges for KCSE graduates is being done after they have left Form 4. It's the first time. Previously, they had the chance to do the first selection when they were in school. But owing to the introduction of the new funding model, this has now been made possible for them to do so after.
We have numerous applicants that are logging into the system at the same time. And because this is something that we've never done before, opening the portal for so many students, then because of the number of students we have, then we are the system is experiencing some downtime, but the ICT department is working day and night to ensure that the system is up and running to accommodate all the students.
Maendeleo Wanawake Organization Kilifi chapter has vowed to continue with elections despite the national office cancelling the elections slated this year, saying it's time for a new leadership. Rather time for new leadership to take over. Speaking in Kilifi, the women father called for the resignation of County Branch Chairperson Witness Tsuma for mismanaging the running of the organization affairs. There has been protests this week from Mombasa and the North Rift branches, warning Gender Cabinet Secretary Aisha Jumwa not to interfere with the running of the organization that was founded in 1952.
Sisi ingawaje wao huko Nairobi wamesema hakuna chaguzi, lakini sisi wamama wa Kilifi tumesema tutaenda kwa chaguzi na tujipange ili wao wakiwa tayari huko 2028 tukutane na wao ili tuendelee. Lakini kina mama wa Kilifi County kwa umoja tumeamua ya kwamba tuweze kufill the gap.
Na sisi letu ni ombi tu Kilifi County kuwe na uchaguzi, maana hawataki uchaguzi. Watafanya kazi na nani huko juu? Kazi ifanywe Nairobi, tunataka ifanywe mashinani. Maana hata wao mashinani kwenyewe wengine hawajijui wako vipi, na wanaomba sana kwa uchaguzi wajiunde kama kina mama, wasonge mbele. Wengine tumezeeka, tunataka pia watoto yangu waanze wainuke.
Na hizo gaps tumeambiwa tujaze, tutajaza with or without national government, kwa sababu ni mambo na maendeleo, si mshahara, si nini, kujitolea. Kwa hivyo kila wodi ambao nimekutana nao hivi saizi wameenda kujipanga walete watu 10 hata kama wataregister kama kawaida, lakini maombi yangu ni kuwa wakati tuna register shilingi 100 huwa inakwenda kule Nairobi, tungeomba sasa irudi hapa kwetu na sisi tujiwe, hatuna mfuko.
Tunakataa kabisa uongozi wa Witness Tsuma. Tunasema mama resign, akae kando, kwanza tukauntie zile pesa zilizokuwa zinakuja pale ofisini, kisha awe anatuambia miradi yetu, viwanja vyetu vyote. Kuna chengine tuasikia kimekodishwa for 6 years, hatujajua mwelekeo wake uko vipi, lakini tunataka sisi uwazi katika maendeleo ya wanawake.
Anakuja na proposal nzuri sana, tunafanya mradi huu, lakini hakuna kinachofanyika. Kule mashinani nilikuwa tumejipanga na uchaguzi. Tulipotoa habari za kwa uchaguzi hatuna, nimepigwa vita mimi. Kama ambaye mimi ndo nilikuwa Nairobi nikasema kusoma uchaguzi. Kwa hivyo kina makoleni tumechoka.
Residents of Matangi and Kimbo areas in Juja, Kiambu County have expressed their concerns about the escalating insecurity in the area, attributing it to the emergence of terror gangs. The residents who are living in fear have accused the police of laxity. According to residents, criminal activities such as robbery with violence, break-ins and shootings have become rampant in recent days, and despite numerous reports to the Juja police station, no arrests have been made.
Kali ingekuwa na uwezo itusaidie kutransfer maaskari wa hapa wapelekwe pengine, wengine waletwe ili tuone kama kutakuwa na mabadiliko. Maana either hawa askari na nini wamekuwa na mazoeano na hawa watu. Maana kama kungekuwa na patrol nzuri, kitu kama hii saa 3:30 ni mapema sana. Mtu kunyongwa saa 3:30 ni mapema sana. So mimi hata naogopa, saa hii hata naogopa naenda kwa nyumba saa 1. Maana naogopa juu nitafanya nini na wameshaninyang'anya kila kitu. So serikali ifanye bidii. Najua serikali yetu ina macho na mkono wao ni mrefu. Kwa hivyo wafanye bidii, watusaidie.
Hapa tumekuwa na mambo ya insecurity juu hata masimu, mbuzi, ng'ombe, hata kuna jamaa aliuawa hapa kwa mzee mwingine hapa. Ng'ombe zikaenda 2 na mbuzi 8. Ikifika ni masaa ya 6 asubuhi, uwezi vuka kwa hii lari ukielekea upande wa Ruiru. Juu unaweza
Away from that, schools administrators have been urged to promote peace within their institutions by establishing peace clubs aimed at instilling peace values and fostering a positive attitude among students. This follows a workshop organized by the National Cohesion and Integration Commission (NCIC), where school principals from Mombasa and Kwale counties are collaborating to implement these peace strategies. Additionally, competitions featuring peace messages from the peace clubs will be organized, led by the Muslim Women Advancement of Rights and Protection Organization.
Shule zetu ni njia mojawapo ya kuzuia vurugu katika siku zijazo, kwa sababu tutakapomjenga mwanafunzi vizuri, atakapoweka yale maadili, anapotoka shule ataweza kuwa na mchango mkubwa sana katika kuleta uwiano. Tusingojee aharibike alafu ndio tuanze kumrekebisha. Wacha tuanze kumrekebisha hivi sasa.
Everybody in that school having embraced all aspects of peace and how peace can be promoted in schools, the end result is that there will be improvement in academic performance, because students will live in a peaceful environment. They will have no fear. They know they're in a protected environment.
We have had many cases of youth engagement in gang activities, and especially that they rise during school holidays. Kwa hivyo huu mradi ambao it's peace clubs, reviving of peace clubs in schools, will play a critical role in Mombasa and Kwale counties.
The program is being implemented in 2 coastal counties of Mombasa and Kwale. And as Muslim Women Advancement of Rights and Protection, our interventions in the program is supporting the revamping or reviving of peace clubs in schools, competitions among the peace clubs, and even competitions among the different counties, whereby the children will come and showcase some of the key peace messages that will be developing.
Absolutely, peace is pertinent. Patients visiting the Gatondo Level 5 Hospital in Kiambu County can breathe a sigh of relief after the Kiambu County government equipped the facility with new medical equipment, bringing to life the facility that had been rendered invaluable owing to lack of key equipment. Speaking after delivering the machines, Kiambu County Governor Kimani Wamatangi said patients will not be sent to receive medical care at private facilities, insisting that the hospital is now fully equipped to offer quality services. Most medical equipment at the facility, including those in the radiology department, have not been functional, a situation that has seen patients suffer in the hands of private facilities, where the cost of treatment is higher. Some of the medical equipment delivered include new X-ray and ultrasound machines.
Tuletea mashini na madawa. Tulikuwa tuna shida nyingi sana kwa sababu tulikuwa tunapeleka wagonjwa wetu huko nje. wakiwa wanatakiwa picha tunakuwa na masida. Kwa hivyo tumefurahi sana.
Leo ni Ijumaa na tumeleta hizo mashini, sio kuleta leo peke yake, tushalete na zimewekwa. Watu wa kwanza washahudumiwa, x-ray watu washapigwa. Tumepata mama mjamzito ako kule kwa ultrasound akiangaliwa. Ile CT scan tushachukua ripoti yake pia ya kuhakikisha kwamba pia naye imewekwa zile vitu zinazofaa. Ya muhimu ni kusema ya kwamba siku ya leo mgonjwa yeyote ambaye anahitaji kupigwa picha hapa Gatundu Level 5 Hospital anaingia hapo, mashini ziko hapo ya kisasa mpya.
Baringo South could be experiencing a shortage of teachers, crippling education in the area. According to the Director of Education, George Ogeyo, they have a shortage of 119 JSS teachers, with some schools in the banditry-prone area having no teachers at all. Ogeyo has urged the Ministry of Education to fulfill its promise of hiring 20,000 new teachers for Baringo. Baringo South Member of Parliament Charles Kamuren emphasized the need for affirmative action from the government, particularly as learners in the banditry-prone areas are yet to fully experience the current education system in the country.
We already have 230 teachers, but we have a shortage of about 119 still required, meaning about additional 2 teachers per each school. But currently we are persuaded, because we have only 6 primary classes, we have persuaded teachers who are able, the teachers with diploma or graduates who are teaching in the primary schools, to join in and start helping in subjects that they can in grade 7 and 8. So that is what we are doing. But the TSC has promised this year to hire at least 20,000. We expect to get more teachers to serve in these schools.
So we need more teachers in these junior schools. And I know there might be a program, but when they will come up with that, they should consider affirmative action in regions like my region here. Because of banditry, because of challenges that we have undergone, we need, and I want to, because I have those who have graduated, we will need, when the moment they will be employing, they consider the residents of these bandit areas, because they know how to survive and how to live and move with this population. So I call upon the government to consider us on that.
A section of leaders from Loita and Narosura areas in Narok South have called on Interior Cabinet Secretary Professor Kithure Kindiki to establish a sub-county headquarters in the area to enable residents access to government services. Led by former senatorial aspirant Andrew Sunkuli and Narosura MCA Stanley Kilerai, both leaders and professionals expressed concerns that the current sub-county headquarters at Ololunga is located far from the vast sub-county. While addressing the issue, Sunkuli also urged the Maasai community to chart their own political course away from the opposition, specifically the ODM party, which has historically been closely associated with their political affiliations.
Mimi kama Mheshimiwa Kilerai ambaye ni MCA wa Majimoto na Wasa Ward, nikiwakilisha hawa watu wetu ambaye wanalia, ninaomba kwa niaba yao kwamba mtu.
We apologize for that. We shall be getting more details of that report in a short while. Let's cross over to Nakuru, Nakuru County, where 27-year-old Daniel Nderito, a resident of Bahati in Nakuru County, has emphasized on the importance of polytechnics, technical vocational education training institutes, TVETs, as fundamental drivers for growth and competitiveness on a global scale. Nderito has developed a prototype of a smart backpack that includes audiovisual capabilities to assist people with disabilities, particularly the deaf. Our reporter Chichi Josephine visited Nderito and compiled the following report. Take a look.
From Nakuru CBD to Bahati constituency,
a journey of approximately 21 kilometers. Here we meet 27-year-old inventor Daniel Nderito, the great mind behind a number of innovations.
This is my gadgets.
This bag here is not just a normal backpack. It is a prototype smart backpack that has an audio-visual capability aspect that aids people living with disability.
This bag nimeitengeneza kwa sababu nimekuja kugundua in our society kuna watu ambao maybe they have hearing impairments, so hao watu hata ukiwa wakati ukikuja nyuma yao wapigie honi mara ngapi hawatasikia.
Nderito explains how the backpack communicates with the deaf through vibration prompts on mobile phones and with the blind using proximity sensors.
Hii bag iko na kamera. Hii kamera ina trace moving vehicles behind you. So ukiwa na hii bag ukiwa umebeba unaona kuna moving if at all kuna moving vehicle behind you inakutumia SMS is connected to the phone. So ukipata alert kwa simu yako inakwambia there is something behind you. So unaona hiyo vibration, huyo mtu anaweza kosa kusikia sauti lakini vibration atasikia.
In addition, the device comes with a CCTV camera to promote security and has keypads that enable the user to key in any digits as well as a power switch.
Hii bag pia ni security kwako, manake unapotembea barabara ukitaka kuview behind you wale watu ambao wako nyuma yako ni nini wanafanya, wewe unawaview tu kwa simu, wao wanadhani tu hapa uko kwa simu ukiangalia nini, but wao ndio unawatch wako huko nyuma.
He describes his smart backpack innovation as a wearable digital assistant designed to make life easier.
Another thing with this bag is that hii bag ni trackable. Vitu zako haziwezi potea. So ukipata hii bag ikienda unaweza itrack na unaweza irudisha kwa haraka.
He does not stop there. Nderito has gone a notch higher and come up with a solar-powered segregated waste bin that is integrated with sensors that exploit Internet of Things and artificial intelligence.
This gadget ambayo tunasema ni electronic automatic dustbin imekuja kusave sana watu ambao wako na ulemavu, maybe hawana miguu, kuna zile za kukanyanga, but this one is a nice one because it has an IR system that can sense na pia inaweza sense anything, inaweza sense mkono, inaweza sense nguo.
He says he is a witness of how city dwellers are irresponsible in handling waste, prompting him to start looking for ways to conserve the environment and disposal of waste in a hygienic manner.
Nimeifanya hivi because it is a cross dustbin, so haitakuwa exposed to environment, so kile ambapo utakuwa una dump pale hakiko exposed to environment.
The two main features of the smart bin are the automatic sensor, which opens the trash can when it senses motion, and an overload feature that detects when the trash bag is full.
These gadgets are easy. Saizi ikijaa hautajua, but I'm coming up with an idea ambayo itakuwa inasaidia hii machine ikijaa inakuambia.
Nderito explains that the automatic sensor bin offers convenient and hygienic waste disposal and is more convenient and hygienic than other types of waste bins, as one does not have to touch it.
Mahali ambapo tumefika kwa ile world ambayo tunaishi na world of don't touch. Hii ukidump alafu utoe mkono inajifunga. So hii ni matter of don't touch.
However, nothing goes without challenges.
This is just a concept. You know when you have an idea and you have a resource that is available, that's what you use. So nimetumia hii because this is what it is available to me.
He speaks of the crucial role played by TVET and vocational training centers on innovation, affirming that it is not merely about obtaining academic documents, but about equipping Kenyan learners with the practical skills and knowledge required in today's dynamic industries, as he calls upon the government to empower talents in villages.
Napenda kuaddress President William Samoei Ruto. Ni president wetu tunampenda sana. Hizi idea